Hey, who are you? Are you a stranger here too? I am Toma, the explorer. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. How about it? Well, sure, it's like 10 coins or something. Sitter, please. Thanks, it's about the missing queen. You mean the one we just found? She disappeared while visiting that cathedral to the west and... oh, beg your pardon? What? They found her? Never mind, I guess. I was sure there was something fishy about that cathedral. The Magus' army destroyed Zenon Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible. Well, the cathedral... that might be something worth checking out later on, so we'll keep the fact that it's kind of fishy in mind. Anyway, we got ourselves some good night's rest for 10 coins, and what's that? What is this? What's this? This box has been in the family for generations. Open it, and you may have what's inside. What we cannot, it's sealed by a mysterious force. What a mystery. I don't think we'll be opening up that chest anytime soon. Let's keep on looking. I'm Banta the blacksmith. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lean. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working. But now it's back to business as usual. My husband wants a daughter who is as intelligent as she is beautiful. Good luck with that. You're going to fight Magus' army? Wonderful! But remember to equip yourself with the weapons you buy. Or else, you're a fucking idiot. Alright, well, we can purchase better stuff here, but as you can see, we're a little short on cash, and for some reason Marl is still shown as a member of our party. Well, I don't know anything about that, but we should definitely purchase some items for her. You can see what items will be available for the characters if, when you put your cursor on them, you see the character jumping around in joy or somehow else showing their appreciation. If they don't do anything, it means the item is not for them. I love this fucking track, and you're gonna hear me say that all the fucking time. I know at least one person is like, what? Hwaldar Richards actually enjoying a video game? What nonsense! He must be fucking lying to us or something. Well, no. Absolute genuine truth. I love this game. Anyway, a millennial fair here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600 and the 21st king of Guardia reigns. The year 600, huh? Well, if you paid attention, you may have noticed that before we went through the portal, the age that popped up in the overworld map was 1000 AD. So we went back to the past, 400 years to be precise. That's a bit of a problem. Alright, here you go. Now we can try out the Cyclone. This is one of those skills which can affect multiple enemies if you target someone in the middle. So we target the green butthead, and we'll also hit the rollies at the same time. This is great because it destroyed all of them in one fell swoop. Now, I believe that the S version changed the names of some of the enemies. Like the imps are still imps. Oh, we found a power tab. Let's eat that. It gives us power, obviously. But yeah, like I said, The imps are still called the imps, but the rollies for some reason are changed to roundillos. I don't really get why. I liked rolly better. I mean, roundillo is a fine name on its own right, but there's something about rolly that's just better. Maybe the fact that it's not a very serious name, like it's not a thing you normally hear about a monster. Like you wouldn't normally hear a monster being called Rolly in an RPG like this, but that's where Chrono Trigger shines, much like in any other place in this game, to tell you the truth. It doesn't take itself seriously. The story is, well, I wouldn't say light-hearted, because it does get a little depressing at times, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like, the game itself doesn't take itself too seriously. And considering the people who worked behind this, it's not only kind of expected, but also very well appreciated, I would say. I'll leave the finding out of who worked behind this game up to you, dear viewers, because I think you'll find the surprise to be all the better. Although if you have seen certain cartoons, you'll probably have a good idea of what's behind this game, who made this. There's a pretty clear hint. I know there's an encounter here, but is it for the DS version only? Oh wait, I was thinking of a place a little bit higher up. Most of the enemies here we're dealing with are pretty easy to kill, as you can see for yourself. Not these eaglets though. While they're not hard to kill, they like to induce slow. And slow, no matter how strong you are, no matter how fast you are, is a piece of shit. Is a piece of shit that everyone hates. So slice that eaglet in half and tell that slow to go slow itself to death. Yeah, it makes sense, right? I think. Oh yeah, this bush here, I picked up a shelter from here earlier. If you keep reloading the forest, you can pick up an infinite amount of shelters from it. Use that to your advantage to save some money on shelters. Oh yeah, let's do another cyclone, and that is an awesome move. I like the way it looks. That's gonna be the next big thing about this whole playthrough, saying the word like. What can I do? I like this. Do I even need to say anything? Halt! Who goes there? Check out that hair! Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? Hardly. This kid never would have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, kid. Ha! Now beat it, you bitch. Stop that at once. Queen Lean. Looks familiar. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. He looks like a dumbass. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. Yeah, now who's the dumbass? Please pardon us. We revere our queen's guests. I envy you, whom the queen calls friend. Well, I don't know about you guys, but first things first, I wanna rest. Take a snooze? Yes, let's catch some Z's. And in fact, I need to take a piss, so pause the game, and we'll be right back. Let's take a little break. Hello, and welcome back for more Chrono Trigger. Well, we got ourselves plenty of rest, I even got myself some tea. Zenon Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So you're the one who helped the queen. Talk to the maid if you need rest. Alright. How did you even get the idea to come to this room, by the way? Well, you can talk to the king of this place, first of all. And he'll tell you that if you want to rest, you can just go there. I don't normally do that anymore. In fact, I didn't even get the idea to talk with the king first, to learn that you can actually get something going. I just decided to explore, and I found the room, and the woman was like, "Oh, you wanna catch some Z's?" I'm like, "Okay, seems good." But anyway, you need to come over here, because this is where we're gonna find the queen, who wants to have a little chit chat with us. Might as well. I mean, if she wants, she'll get it. The queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. I wonder what could that be all about. You saved our queen? You don't look that tough. Hey. The hairdo is enough of a sign that I am a powerful man. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Okie dokie smoky. Let's see what's up. Come nearer, sir. Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, Marl, but everyone calls me Lean. Well, that is just weird. Why could that be? I am so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Well, it's not like I had a choice. Thank you. Hey, no problem. Hey, what's going on? Who turned on the blue lights? Something's wrong. What is happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. That's not a good feeling. Oy vey. She started channeling her inner energies. Help me, I'm scared, please. And then she vanished. Oh shit, what the fuck was that all about? Didn't know she can teleport. Huh. Well, I have nothing else to do in that room, so I guess I'll just make my leave. That's just weird. Why would she do that? Why would she just... Oi! Chrono! Oh, look who it is. It's Luca. You're okay. Did you find the girl? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. Oy vey! Well, that's a bit of a problem then, isn't it? Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. Well, the first one is not Queen Lean. That one, I think? Yeah, the first green dressed one is Queen Lean. And then it's Marl's mother, and then Marl. Queen Lean has been kidnapped. Or was it the first one? I don't know. I think it's the first one, because it's the one that gets kidnapped, or shown as kidnapped in here. Well, anyway, you get the idea. If I'm wrong, who gives a shit? As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. Yeah, that's probably Queen Lean. Well, I guess it would make sense. It is 400 years that have passed, so it would have to be at least 2 generations, right? Marl looks so much like Lean that they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed... well, shit. Marl will simply disappear. There might still be time though. If we can save Lean, history as we know it should remain unchanged. And the Butchinian butthead imp should get his ass kicked. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. Well, looks like we kinda fucked up, didn't we? Alright, so now we have Luca in our party. And luckily for us, this game has one thing which I absolutely adore about these kind of games. Characters catch up on levels. For example, if I leave Luca out of the party now and I go grind some levels, she'll only be left behind by like 1 or 2 levels. She'll actually catch up in the meanwhile, which is great because you know how annoying it is to have like a character that's level 50, let's say, and then another character that's only level 5. Having to level them up would be a pain in the ass, and considering that they can no longer gain experience if they're down for the count during the fight, yeah, that would make things a bit tricky. Luckily for us, that's not the problem. All that we need to do is actually grind and get the XP. Now, for the purposes of these recordings, I will not be grinding on screen unless I know that it doesn't take long. Which in most cases it does take long, so you won't get to see them. But I don't know what I wanted to say. I kinda forgot. Well, you get the idea. I'll do some grinding behind the scenes. But if you ever get to the point where you wanna do it, just so you know, it's not a pain in the ass. Grinding is actually quite nice. It's the kind of grinding that, well, it takes a while, but at least it's not unnecessarily annoying. Like, we don't make you have some stupid ideas going. Like, you don't have to have everyone out in your party all the time just to level them up, just to keep them somewhere close to your range. As such, while Marl is gone, she'll also be getting some levels, so don't worry. Everyone who is not in the party with you right now, they still get levels. Except in, of course, while they're not technically in the party. Like, if you haven't discovered the character, of course they're not gonna get the levels. But I think they get caught up anyway. I'm not entirely sure on that bit, but I do know that grinding is a piece of cake. Did I get the shelter from that guy? Let me check again. Ah, I didn't. Thank you. You may recall that the shelters are useful for healing yourself fully and restoring all of your MP whenever you are about to save the game at the save point or out here in the world map. Now, what do we have to do? We have to find the real Queen Lean, but where do we go? We have no way of knowing, except, do we now? Let's think for a second. Didn't that explorer Thomas say something about the cathedral being fishy? I think he did. Well, there's the cathedral. How about we pay that a visit? See what's that all about. We want nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, delightful looking humans. Huh. You know, nuns talking like that make me feel very suspicious. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. Hey, what is that blinky thing? What is that? What did you find? A hairpin. If you have spoken with the king earlier, you'll know that the original Queen Lean had a hairpin. A coral hairpin. And this hairpin happens to have the Guardia's royal crest. Discovering this hairpin makes all the nuns go aggressive, catch on fire, and turn into Nagaets. Or basically put snake women. Now, Nagaets are not particularly strong. I'm not sure if they're weak to fire though. They seem to take more damage from fire, so they might be weak to it. But that's not the point. The point is that they're not very dangerous. They're definitely more healthy than all the other creatures out there, and they have slow as one of their attacks. They can slow your characters down, which is never a good thing. But I don't think you should worry about this fight too much. I mean, I haven't grinded at all, besides that one time at Gado, but even now I'm doing pretty great, as you can see for yourself. Already one Nagaet left, and it's dead DED.